Sloth, hi. Welcome on in. How are you? You have no idea how scared I am. Please tell me if sound is bad. Tell me if connection is breaking. Tell me all that. I need to know. But welcome on in. How are you? How was your day? How was your day going? All that. There is so many things that could go wrong. I see the CPU usage. It's scaring me. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, to be honest. You can hear me, good. Normal-ish sleep schedule. Yeah. Oh, camera is breaking. Ooh, that is interesting. I became a slideshow. I don't know. I see 27%. Not so good. Stony, hi. Well, come on in. It is chaos, indeed. I feel like I'm in like 12 FPS for some reason. I mean, there are so many things. It's not going so good. So I have the slimmest amount of faith in stream today, and specifically in stream this week, because streaming from the Mac is just nerve-wracking for me. I know that the sound is not as good as before, and I know that the Slate overall is okay because I did my best in 2 days, but everything is from the Mac, and that is scary as fuck. But I hope you're good. And Sloth, it's good that you can work on the project. So it's a good thing. That is a good thing. By the way, last time when you were here, you asked a question, and then I started to answer, and I didn't really answer fully. You had a question about how to set up like components and nested components, and we basically went over colors but not over components. So if you want to go over components, we can do that. Aiden, hi. Welcome on in. Price has gone up on what? Depends. On the euro? Yes. Basically, yes. If you are talking about the channel points, yes, probably some of them have been going up a bit, because I forgot the prices. I think you are talking about the day and night, right? They used to be a bit lower. I just forgot how much they were, so I just set them to regular 1,000 points, all that. So first, I mean, I can't really show you. I also, so there is a lot of things that just happen. I need to explain everything because otherwise it will be a bit complicated. So the stream is now Mac only, which I hate. It is not a good thing. It's not great. Being just on the MacBook is not a good idea to stream. First thing first. Secondly, the PC doesn't exist anymore, so that's the PC. Everything is in here, as I stated before. So we lost StreamerBot, so there is a lot of things that are not available. Stony, I'm sorry about that. The French thing is not exactly available yet, specifically because the snap camera option on Mac doesn't have the same lens. So the only one that I have is this one, which I think is okay. It's a very French lens, but it's not as good as we used to have it, right? Anyways, so that's a first change. There is, I haven't found, also Stream Element just decide to put everything. It is boring, but the other one doesn't exist on Mac, which is really not good. Andra. Thanks a lot for the resub for 3 months, I appreciate it. Welcome back, how are you? A lot of smiles. So Stony, yes, this one is boring, I agree. I need to find one that is less boring overall, but that is a complicated matter on the lenses that are available for Mac. I don't know, it's just so weird. I do not, so Aiden, I don't auto-post things to YouTube. At the end of each streams, I go in my dashboard and then I click on the thing and say export to YouTube, basically. You can do that. That's working. Transition are breaking everything. That I hate it. So if you go in content here, you have your broadcasts that are here, and then you can just click there and say export, and on export you can export to YouTube if you have YouTube that is linked to your Twitch account, which is pretty cool. And then on the YouTube app, I just define that something will be available 2 days after. You can make a script that auto make it, but it's a bit annoying. I mean, it would be to go on this page, click on the first button that has that specific ID, and then click on export. You can do that. You can do that. That's an option. But yeah. So now that we have Mac only stream, the ultra wide I'm used to disappeared. Is not there anymore. So right now on my right side there is the MacBook Pro with the display open, and it's lower than usual, so that's why my head is going right. It's usually going there when I'm reading chat. Right now it's going there, so it's a bit not my original face placement. And then when I'm looking at the Mac is still, I mean, the secondary display is still in the same place. It's still the same thing, so I should be good with that. But complicated things. Phil's, hi, we'll call it. How are you? Andra, what do you mean? Make a ban. Ban of what? I don't know. So we have this. I just want to check something. Oh, the transition, the issue? No, the issue is having a Chrome tab that has a video on it. Oh no, you can use script apps that like lives in your Chrome extension thing that just click for you on some stuff. That wouldn't be an option. Oh, an issue. An option? An issue. At least it wouldn't be for me. Let's see. If I do that, do I? Yes, I do. Very interesting. If I stop, much better. Okay. And so, yeah, because we don't have StreamerBot anymore, that is not good. because we don't have StreamerBot anymore, I don't know when there are ads playing. There should be like a 30-second ads every 10 minutes, but I don't really know when that happens. I don't know how many viewers we have. I don't know shit. That's basically what I'm saying. But Terrakin, hi, welcome on in. I would say that's not the right dock. That's not the right dock either. Why don't you use a virtual machine for what? Virtual machine to do what? It's just so weird. I don't. Because the Mac is already struggling when I open a new Chrome tab. So if I had like a VM at the same time, it would be disastrous. I think. I don't know. We have like so much shit going on. But yeah, so it seems stable-ish at that instant, which I'm pretty cool with. But can someone redeem a sound alert, like a bad AOA or something like this? I just want to check something. Just want to check if you can hear it and if I can hear it. Did you hear something? Because I didn't. Ah, shit. Also, the fuck counter doesn't work because we don't have StreamerBot, which is pissing me off. So if you hear me say fuck, please type !fuck in the chat. That would be highly appreciated. Until I can find like a way of making things works. So you didn't hear shit. Why though? If I say this. Oh. So it works, but it doesn't work. That is very weird. I have no clue why that doesn't. Stony, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why that happens. Yeah. Goofy, hi. Welcome on in. Sorry for that. These sound alerts don't seem to be working, and I can't. Do you have the music in the background at least? Or nah? Thank you for the hydrate. So you have the stream mix that is going through. That's good. But if I can't send other sounds to you, that makes no sense. What do you mean overlay is frozen? Is it frozen? Or is it just me? What froze? Nothing froze. I think when we have like transitions, if shit breaks, probably. Let's see. See, when I'm opening a new Chrome tab, we had like some issues. Oh, by the way, still me. Not so good. Not so good. I mean, you said you broke everything. I didn't think you broke everything like so. I thought, like, that you were saying you broke everything as you always do. Say that you break everything and then everything is fine. Also, yes, we have a fat ass delay. I think it's a 7 seconds delay, which pisses me off. If you want to test out a ping, just to check how much time it takes to pop in the chat for you, and tell me, that would be nice. I need to find a way to get the sound through. Right, have a good look, Aiden. 5 seconds. Okay, good. So specifically, technically speaking, we also don't have the technically thing. So if you hear me say technically, you can technically type exclamation mark technically. It should work. Atom is supposed to send me stuff right here, and sound should go through, but it's not the case. I don't know why. Also, as you can see, the music in the background is like at 3% for you to have it at the volume that we need it to be, which is really weird. And Ashley, hi, welcome on in. How are you? How was your day? How is everything? So, on a positive note, I would say, right? Something that is pretty much good. This is OBS 28. So OBS 28 is the latest version of OBS, and as you can see, we have move transition, and we also have effects on the camera, on some things, right? So, oh shit, that is true. Give me a second right there, because you are absolutely right. Goofy, I am so sorry. It shouldn't, but because we don't have StreamerBot anymore, now, thank you for reminding me. We should be good now. For anyone who wasn't a sub and who wanted to chat, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm dumb. But yeah, we now have effects. We are currently on OBS 28, which is pretty interesting. I feel like the camera is not lit enough, specifically on that display, but I don't fucking know at this point. But that's a good news overall. That gives us a lot of potential for the future. Right? So yeah, that's because it's a Mac only stream, it is a bit annoying. I don't know how Figma will be handled with moving things around and it seems to be lagging a bit. Sassy, hi, welcome on in. Seems to not be that good, right? You mean the gap here and the gap there? Because I can't define it properly. No, technically the gap here and the gap here are very close, but the gaps there and there are smaller. Yes, I agree. Cosmic, hi. What do you mean it's weird? macOS is good. I like it. I like macOS better than Windows most of the time, but for streaming, I like Windows more than macOS. Let's be clear here, because this is struggling at that instant. I hate it. I hate it. You can see how struggling it is. It has like a video and a video at the same time, and like my CPU with just OBS is at 26% usage. It's just not, shouldn't. Lokish, hi. Good evening, good night to you too. Seems very weird. It seems very weird. I don't think I should keep that loaded. Anyways, we may. So inverted scroll can be changed in the settings. The inverted scroll makes a lot of sense for the trackpad compared to the scroll wheel. So for mouse, I'm using regular scrolls, and for trackpads, I'm using inverted scroll. And then Adrian, hi, welcome on. And then if you want to delete a file immediately, you can do command delete, or command delete will do that. For when you install something, usually the system is telling you do you want to move it to trash, and that's usually work. And yes, the App Store doesn't have basic apps, but I mean, the App Store only has the apps that are allowed by Apple, which is not so good. Adrian, I'm doing okay. It's just a bit nerve-wracking to stream from a Mac for the first time. I hate it. I don't know how. Like I see shit that you don't see. Like CPU usage is 32%, so 34%. Makes no sense. Makes no sense to me. Also, AirPods for connection is okay, but sound is not as good. I don't fucking know at this point. I don't fucking know. Anyways, so because it's October, first day of a new Slate, let's do an overview of said Slate. That is a black screen. That wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. So this is the starting soon stream scene. We still have the same background. We changed the color to get something a bit more interesting, but overall, right? Overall, still the same follow badge, still the same dock, because from a Mac I couldn't create something new this time. Let's hope the transition works. We have just chatting, which is wider than before. So if you remember last month's stream, we were on 1920 by 1080. Now we are on 2160 by 1080. So 2:1 aspect ratio, which is giving us more width overall. So that's cool to me. Then we have the capture, which right now is capturing this chat for now. Very simple. We don't have a PC anymore, so we don't have side, like left side, right side for the camera placement, so that's one less scene to think about. We have a BRB scene, which is this one, a very simple BRB scene with PRB specifically for us. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. And we have the ending scene, which has my regular long ass text on the left side this time. So if you take notice, ending is on the far right, BRB is in the middle, and starting soon is on the far left. So right, a bit of continuity across the scenes. So that's the basic of that new Slate. Very, very simple. And we still have, I achieved dark mode with Atom. So that gives us a bit of a weird background. Also the text are very bright white, so I will probably change that to make them a bit less visible. They still feel way more visible here, right? The text here is extremely readable compared to here. Here's a bit less readable. I don't know. It's a bit of a weird thing. I do love the color that I chose for October, so more of a green purple thing rather than an orange. Like I was thinking most of the streamers that do holiday season stream will go for orange, and so I said let's do the opposite. Let's go for the other side of Halloween and all that, which is more purple and green, more of a Green Goblin type of theme. So using my regular green and purple, which I think is pretty cool, and same thing on the background. But yeah, new Slate every month. This is pretty cool. Aiden, can you... The animated background is from Stripe. So let's hope everything is fine. So Stripe is a very known payment system. They have that background, which is breaking my computer when we change things. I have coil over my shirt, yes. And so this gradient thingy right here has been recreated multiple times by designers because it's pretty cool. Theirs is extremely colorful, and so what we have is the stripe. Right? No, not this one. I guess this one, yes. So I used this one, downloaded it from CodePen, and then just changed the values, the color values every time. It was the same thing last time. The changes that I have here is I added a bit of a grain on top of the gradient animated thing, which I think make it more interesting overall. If I get rid of it, if not that good. It's not as visible when we are in dark mode. It's still there, but it's not as visible. So I do prefer light mode overall on this one. So this is the, if you are Sassy, if you are interested in that that thing. Here's the link. We are missing You mean some spelling error on that? Yeah, that makes sense. That's the everybody think it's yes. Of course. So we don't have yet the zoom on face that will happen at some point. We don't have noise suppression either, so that's audible, I guess. I can't find a way to have noise suppression from the Mac. That just doesn't fucking work. And I hate it. We still have the ability to turn into potatoes, but it's not available in Channel Point Redemption. So I need to find a way to press keys from Atom. So that's a complicated thing. We got the same potatoes as before, so if someone sub for some reason, we can still go here. It's still a thing. We still have the ability to make me bald. And we still have that thing at the bottom that just create a bit of a gradient thingy, which I like. So Adrian, thanks a lot for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, it was not. Not so good. And yeah, the camera effect works, right? They are still here. They are still specifically working, but they don't work with Channel Point, which is pissing me off. I need to find a way to make Atom be able to press keys on keyboard. And then the thing that I needed to check is these are still working good. There's too much sirens going on. So most of it is working. I would say for something that I achieved in basically a day on a Mac with a software that I don't know, it's pretty cool. The amount of things that I achieved in such a little time is pretty cool. The complexity of it is more simple than the PC one, but we'll see what we can do. Also, why am I so hurting right now? I'm going to have a heart attack on stream because I'm streaming from a Mac. Makes sense. StreamerBot is coming for me. So yeah, that's the base. That is our base. I think everything works. I just have shit that don't make a lot of sense. I wish I could, Stoney. I wish I could have like a small PC that just would be able to travel with me. The thing that is annoying, right? The thing that I need if I want to stream from a PC is a capture card that let me get the camera and the Mac captured in there. And if I get a NUC or a small form factor PC, usually the graphics card is taking all the PCIe slots and I can't put a capture card in there. So I was thinking about that at some point, getting like a small form factor thing, but you can't do that anymore, feels, on M1 chip, on Apple Silicon type of thing. You lose the ability to boot from Windows, which is a tad bit annoying. Just a tad. It's fine, but it's a bit annoying. So yeah, that froze. I don't get it. So as always, because it's a new thing, Ron C. Roy, hi, welcome on in. How are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? Because it's a Mac stream, I don't want to stress it too much. I can see the CPU usage and the breaking that's happening on the screen on the side, so I don't know how long these streams will be on this week specifically. And so as a reminder for everyone, right, this week is the last week of 4 days, 4 days of stream, and then next week is 2 days, Monday, Tuesdays, and then I don't know, and then it's a blow. It's a vague, unknowing fog of potential, and we'll see if it's good. Maybe it's good, and I have a secondary PC in which I could just plug that in and then start streaming from a PC again and stop crying. But yeah. But also, yeah, Ron C. Roy, if you are just a human, welcome on in as a human. That is appreciated. We're usually doing some design stuff in here, so if you have some design question, feel free to ask. Feels, if you want me to take a look at some other things on your website, we can take a look. Kat, hi, welcome on in. You missed the presentation. I am so scared, Kat. I can see the CPU usage at like 33-34%. Not good. Not good. But yeah, we have officially transitions, officially animations, officially stream effects, all that works on a Mac, on OBS 28. Jackson, hi, welcome on in. So this is this was a struggle. So Kat, I kind of waited for you to arrive in so I can your suit design, what do you mean? Kind of to wait for you to come in so I can show you things. Every package box here, basically from A to download here to there, are things that I had to download yesterday, install, uninstall, reinstall, delete, crash, all that, until OBS 28 worked. So these things, what basically happened is I started the Slate on OBS 27. I did everything, it was fine. And then when that happened, I said, you know what, I wanted to still take a look at 28. I tried it on Saturday, broke everything. I said, okay, fine, I can't do that. I reverted to 27, lost everything on the Slate that I started. So I said, okay, fine, let's start that. The thing is, when I reverted, it broke the Stream Deck integration, which means I couldn't press the buttons. I mean, it didn't work. And right now, if I close OBS, I lose the ability to press the button when I open OBS again. Fucking annoying. Then I installed the mic on the mic. I installed the mic on the PC, on the Mac, getting the the wavelength software started, and then when you wanted to have a secondary audio source coming in, you need software that is the AUC, or audio AEC, audio engine capture, or something like this, which is a very specific thing to loopback. Loopback is a software that is made for Mac to capture sound and route it properly. But because I'm a dumbass and I'm on beta software on everything, my Mac being on Ventura beta software, the loopback doesn't work for the beta software. So I had to find like a test release of loopback to install the audio capture to make it work with the wavelength software. That took me a good 3 hours basically to get everything working, and then while doing that, I was looking at stream effects and move transition, and I noticed that stream effects said that they were supporting only OBS 28 from now on. And that was like a release of 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I said, oh, so it should be working. So I deleted 27, installed 28, tried to install Stream Effects, didn't work, and reinstall it probably 5 times. And then I am currently working with Stream Effects on a test release, which is the latest thing, and that was the only option for me to get it to work. So Mac streaming is not good at all, because I know that if I was still on PC, I would have had the official release of Stream Effects and the official release of Move Transition directly work on OBS 28 with no issues. So that's annoying. I mean, that was annoying, but then I figured it out so that was Saturday. I figured it out on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. And then from 10 to 13, I did this entire slate. And then today I finished with all the text that I needed. The last thing that we need to test out is the raid. So if we get a raid today, first of all, it might break the stream because I don't know how Adam is struggling or not struggling with it. And it might not do the thing that I wanted it to do. So we will see. I hope no raid will be fine, but if I know that Aiden is usually trying raids things, so if you want to try a raid, you can do that. Yeah, I think if I was like a regular streamer who doesn't want moving PCs in my streams, it would be fine, right? Like if I didn't have animated background, if I didn't have move transitions, if I didn't have crop things, all that, and just fades in between scenes, I think streaming from a Mac should be okay. But just because I'm a dumbass and I want to have all these shit because it feels like it's part of my stream now, that makes things more complicated. I am a regular streamer, yes, but I mean, different. I want to press the zoom in right now, but I can't zoom in. I don't have the zoom in option. Oh, that took me so long. But yeah, very much good. And cat, it's fine. It's fine. Specifically for you, by the way, the thing that you need to do is use the PowerShell script to make sure that the yeah, I forgot the closed caption as well, because I don't have the closed caption plugin. I don't think it works on 28 yet, so I need to make that again. I need to make the zoom again, and I need to find a way to have the key presses to work, and also to have the sound go through the mix, which I don't understand why it's not going through. It should just go through. And right, I can't. Oh shit! I need to connect and all that. I don't know what they did. I think they changed the overall way that the people needed to build plugin, and I mean, from what I understood, it's like basically written in a very different language than before. I mean, very different. It's not a very different language than before, but it's like an upgrade on a legacy language that had an upgrade, and then they used all the new features, so you needed to like update your plugins to make sure that they worked with it. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. I'm not a dev. But yeah, it feels okay right now. I'm just looking at the fucking Mac screen. I wish I could show you. I mean, I can show you, right? Oh, that's scary. Can you see that? You can't see that. It's interesting. So you can't see. So that's you. That's the placement where things are, and that's you, right here. Really simple. And cat, I'm sorry for the cable management. I know you hate it. And Stony, I don't know. Maybe they are. Why no sound? Yeah, there is no sound right now, but I hear it in my head. I think today will be a redeem-free thing. I can see them, but we can't hear them, which pisses me off. I won't. I can't use Voicemeeter. Voicemeeter doesn't exist on Mac. I mean, not properly. And it is routed properly. It's just Adam doesn't want to play the sounds for some reason. And I don't know if it's because I'm streaming or for some other reasons. And Tarak and I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. Kat, to answer your call out on cable, I don't give a shit. I'm on team, as long as it works, I don't give a shit how it looks most of the time. It depends on the thing, right? But I'm still tied to the aesthetic of like individual things in a way. Like, was important that the mic looked okay. I've been looking at a mic that is out of this world and I love it, but it's also 3K, so I might not buy this one. But I'm thinking about buying like the Stream Deck in white for the new setup because it makes more sense. It's cleaner, it looks good, it's a bit better in terms of how can I say? In terms of responsiveness and all that. But at some point, I don't give a shit. And so, if it works, if things make sense in the physical, I don't give a shit. In Slate, I need my layers to be named. I need things to be organized for me to be able to like see things and like make sense of the things that are around me. But yeah. Stoney, yes, I know you're missing with me. But I'm delayed. I am delayed. Highly delayed. I'm looking at things. On another note, right now, we're using these ones. And we also have these ones. So, these ones are the AirPod Pro 2 or second generation. These ones, the one that I have in my ears right now, are the first generation. I think I will use the first generation for streaming and the second for my phone, which I think is pretty cool. Overall, the benefits of the two are not as high as the YouTubers telling you it is so far, or at least for me. So I'm moving to Japan on Friday next week. I mean, I'm taking the plane in the morning here, and I'm landing in the morning on Saturday there. Next week. So we have this week full stream as long as I can make it. I think the stream will be shorter, so I will try my best to, well, I'm aiming for 2 hours and 30 minutes of stream. I don't know exactly, but yeah. Yeah, the cat, absolutely. I agree with that statement. If you make clean software, I mean, you need priorities, right? Yeah, a bit of a shorter stream, and also a bit of a shorter stream to not stress the machine too much. Because, as I said, 30% CPU usage just for one software is not what you want to see. As in, like, at least the Stream Deck works. That's kind of something that I like. But right now, I mean, I don't know if you can read that, but OBS is set to 239% of the CPU. Cat, I will not do that, but I usually don't have jet lags when I arrive in Japan because I organize my day properly in the plane. Percentage of threads? Maybe. Maybe you're right. It's 230 threads on 4,000 threads. Aha. You know, you see, that's the shit that I don't know. These are shits that I don't know. Anyways, for the flight thingy, it's not exactly a jet lag for me. I mean, it wasn't the first 3 times that I went there, because I know how to organize my overall sleep schedule in the plane. So what I do, the previous one I was leaving France at like 11:30 midnight, something like this, and I forced myself to not sleep for the first 6 hours of the flight, and then I just crash for the next 6 to 7 hours, and then I land and I'm fine. And so this one will be a bit more complicated because I need to, like, it's in the morning, I need to wake up early for me. The plane is at 10 and I land there at 7 in the morning. So it's a bit of a weird displacement thing. We'll see how much it's impacted me this time. But yeah, it will be a bit of a difference unless I can force myself to have a full reschedule on the first day, which is supposed to happen. That was a plan as well, but I don't think I have the ability to sleep for 13 hours in a plane. So, and also I know myself, I may, like if I pull an all-nighter, I may fall asleep 2 hours before I need to go and then miss my flight. So I prefer to sleep a bit, even if it's like 4 hours of sleep. I think it's better than nothing, and not miss the flight. Not a good thing. But yeah, very much, as I said, different time zone, and so for streams we may have different stream times. Plane seats are okay. Nishit, hi, welcome on in. Plane seats are okay, specifically where I'm the one that I'm taking. I have a plan. I don't know if it will work, but if I arrive early enough and if my fit is good, which is a different thing, but if my outfit is good, I may try to pull like a free business upgrade. Right? It depends. The thing that I'm questioning right now, I'm taking Air France French 4 flights all the way. And yes, direct flight. I don't do stops. I hate stops in flights. It makes no sense to me. So every time I can get rid of a stop, I do that. So yeah, right now the plan is, this is my current oh, fuck off. They don't have it anymore. Ah, I'm so sad. Anyways, this is basically my current suitcase that will be taken with me. Thank you, Phil, for the fog. I appreciate it. You can also do the 911 if you hear the sirens. That's also work. So right, this is my suitcase. So if I just have a suitcase, I think because it's green, it works with me, or all that. You know, the fit is important. If that's a thing, then it could work. It could go through. It could be a thing. Oh, I'm a dumbass. It's right there. That's mine. It's so cute. She's so cute. I love this one. It's so nice. It's so nice. If you want one of these, you have a discount code of 30% in the Discord. It supports me, and it's a cute suitcase overall. I mean, it's not just for these suitcases, for the entire website, but I just love this one. It's a very, very cool suitcase. Anyways, so that's my primary suitcase, and in terms of my ability or my allowed baggage, I should just have this and potentially like a handbag. The thing is, my handbag is not really a handbag at this point. It is it's this. It's the same size as the suitcase. It's green as well, so it works with it, right? But I'm not allowed to have two bags in the cabin right now. So I'm thinking maybe I could put the backpack in the suitcase, get an upgrade, and then I don't know. But when I'm thinking about that, I'm like, well, if I have this specific backpack in the suitcase, it will take half of the suitcase for sure, even if it's flat. And then having this as a traveling backpack just to have my computer in it is a bit dumb. So my brain said something very weird. I said, you know what, why not buy a new backpack specifically for this flight in 2 weeks? Either from them again or not. I don't know. They have this one that just come out, but also they don't ship. So I won't be taking this one for sure. And the other one that I'm looking at is not the Sling from Belroy, and Belroy is just great to everything that they are my wallets. They have very cool backpacks, very good looking backpacks, very expensive backpacks, but they are greens. And if you haven't noticed, I love green things. And tracks in your message, I need to read it. So I don't know. I don't think I could like get that delivered to me tomorrow. Basically, I mean, they say they ship in 2 business days, but they said the same thing for this phone case. I changed my phone case again, and they took like a week and a half to ship that. So and try, you said, do you think you can handle scary shows and movies by watching those alone at 12 a.m? I think yes, but I wouldn't on my own. I mean, for all the things that I've watched, even not alone, that has never impacted me anyway. So maybe, but I don't know. Who on it? I don't know. What do you mean you never noticed that I liked green? Is this sarcasm? So yes, I'm thinking I know that they have like a very tiny 20-liter type of thing, which will count as a side bag. And the other ones that I have, because I have too many, I don't know if I have the Faro or the Accra. No, I don't have this one. I have this one, which is a 28 liter, which is a tad big, but it's also weird. It doesn't look as good, so I don't know if I want to have this on me. And I have a very weird one that they don't showcase here anymore. I think yeah, it's this one, which is pretty cool, but it looks weird, and I don't like how it looks anymore. I mean, it's fine, but I don't like it. So I don't know. And I'm also thinking maybe I can just take everything in this fucking suitcase and don't bother with a backpack so that I don't break my back. And then I can buy a backpack when I'm in Tokyo, because I know that in Tokyo I can buy a specific backpack that I love, but that costs too much. It costs way too much, but I could. Planning is annoying. Give me like 2 minutes. I need to pee. And yes, Sassy, I have the most expensive taste. It's also very, it's a very, like, I like them, but no, look at this. So cute. Yeah, I just love the flaps overall. It just looks interesting as a design standpoint. It's not exactly practical. It helps you to get more thing in it, but it's not the most practical thing. The thing that I don't like about it is they don't have green. They just have gray and black. So it's a bit annoying. And the price being 43,000 yen, this is equal to like $380 almost. Maybe you can just say like $400. So yeah, but what the point, right? What would be the point of covering it with pins? I don't know. It just looks interesting. It's not the most practical. I do prefer now, like the pick design. That was very, very fast of me. Like the P design backpacks, most of them are very, very cool. Specifically these ones. The newest version, I have one of these. I also have one of these that I'm planning on traveling with to get the camera and all the gears that I need to take for streaming. But like these new ones, if they could like ship right away, I would have bought one, for example. But they don't have. They have bone. Bone is very cute. Bone is a very, very cute color. But I guess gray would work with me, because my jacket is gray. I don't know. Very much subjective. Taste, I would say. One of the things that I love about the Peak Design thing is the access, and because they are camera bags first, the thing that they have inside, like these shelves overall type thingy, is just good to protect any type of camera gears or tech gear in general, making it very good to protect whatever you want to put in it, right? You wouldn't have a backpack that is made or meant for cameras not have padding that is good enough to secure like a lens or a camera body or something like this. So I do love these ones for the practical aspect of it, and then the design is pretty cool. But yeah, maybe going with a 15. I think downstairs I can take one. Swiss gear. Oh shit, that's a different type. It's very rugged feel. Which one is it? You said general backpack, but I mean, if you just want a camera bag, I should be sponsored. I should absolutely be sponsored by Big Design. I would absolutely recommend a sling, either like a 6 liter or 10, but in the middle range right here, you get basically all the things that you need just for your camera. So on mine, I have my body, 3 lenses, my mic, my cables, 3 batteries on the sides, and the charger that fits in it. And it's so cute, and it's so nice, and it's so useful. It's also paired with other things that are Peak Design related. So, of course, I do love them, but I have this one specifically, right? Do I have this one or do I have this one? I know I don't have the 10 liters. 10 liters is big. I may have this one. You mean behind me, or you mean the background of the stream? Which background are we talking about? Try. Behind me? It's just my flat. Just works with the color because we use the pink and the blue, and so you can see that I have like some pink right here and some blue right here, so it matches with the rest. I could potentially make the this corner more green to get with the rest of the theme this month. I don't know yet. I don't know. But you know, it's just, you see everything that is in my flat right now, right? You have my bed, my thing. I mean, you can't see that. Thank you, Endra, for the hydrate. We need to figure out that fucking sound thingy. And then I was thinking about that when I decided to buy a new case. I was thinking about getting one of these cases, mainly because they have the mount that give you the ability to, well, mount it. You can't see shit. These cases that has a back mount, which gives you the ability to then mount it to anything that is peak design related, and that is great. That is a very, very cool feature overall. It's just more money spent for nothing, but you know, usual stuff. That's, yeah, not my style of backpack. Very 30 liters basically, so it's a heavy one. It looks short. Is it short? You feel like I'm sounding like a movie producer that is about to do something. So, Kat, there is no browser source for these specific sound alerts. I forgot the browser source for the sound alerts. That is true, but I don't have. I don't. The fuck was I about to say? Damn it. Wow. 2 months indeed. Welcome on in, beige. How was your stream today? I saw you were streaming as well. Browser source for sounds, yes. So no, I'm not using browser source for sound. I'm using Atom, which regularly I'm using StreamerBot, but because now I'm on the Mac, at Mind Explosion High. Welcome on in as well. Because now I'm on the Mac, I'm using Atom that is supposed to play a sound, because for some reason, I don't know why I'm saying because, for some reason it can't play the sound, even though it played the sound this morning. That pisses me off. Chaos and mayhem, that's good. So we have Goofy, we have Snap Camera, but it just doesn't, it's not tied to channel points, which is sad. I agree. I agree. I wish it could be tied to channel point, but I can't find a way to get it to get it working with Atom. I could use sound alerts, yes. I could use sound alerts, but I don't know if it would reduce the pressure on the system. Right now, for some reason, the CPU is at 18%, which seems like reasonable. And beige, yes, but I'm streaming from the Mac right now. So StreamAbot is not a way, it's not an option. I wish it could, to be honest, I wish it could. Like if they decided to create StreamAbot for Mac, even if it was a paid version, I would entirely pay for it. I wouldn't really give a shit. I think the benefits of Atom compared to StreamAbot at that instant, right? That's not exactly the best thing, but the UI is better overall, and all of these things. You have the channel point redemption that is available, and it should play a sound. The sound has been picked, it is somewhere on my computer. We have the volume that is at 60%, which is good. It's supposed to be audible. It's at 100% on the wavelength, so it should go through. But then when I press this, which is supposed to go through thing, I can't hear shit. You can't hear shit. So I don't know. And Shra, I've seen your message. I can't click on that link. Feels weird. No, you don't need to. You just have the integration with OBS directly, and it's supposed to work. Also, specifically, Atom is routed through the Wavelink software right here, but it just doesn't go through, and I have absolutely no fucking clue why we don't have the sound going through right here like it should, but for some reason they just don't want to go through. And even if I like change the volume, I don't think, it doesn't go through, which is just so weird. Have you been seeing big streamer? What do you mean, Shra? Not really. I don't know about Vimium. Maybe I know about Vimium then. Can make the face potato because of SnapCam. SnapCam is giving me the ability to make my face a potato, but right, there is that stop all sound, but it shouldn't stop all sound. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's just so weird. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand how it cannot go through. To make the face anything, you just need that website or that thing, and right? You have the ability to get all the effect that you want in the app. All these Snapchat filters are available for you to use directly from your computer. And so, right, some of them are very fucking powerful, like this one is fucking amazing. It is, I think it is, yes, Cat. It's just so nice that you can have shit like this that just works in just a press of a button. I don't know, it feels so, it feels great. It's free software. Yeah. Didn't mean Snapcam, but the alternative to StreamAbot. Eh? You mean Atom? Yes, Atom is the software that we use with Maddie. This, right here, which is basically StreamAbot but available for everything, and it has the real benefits. One of the real benefits of this is the fact that it's Windows, Mac, Linux ready. You can use it on everything. You can use it on Apple Silicon, which is what I use, but also there is something that I'm unsure about. I need to check with Maddie if Maddie pops in at some point. I think that the way that it's built, basically any actions or rules or thing that you create is saved to your profile, which is linked to your account. And so if I were to open that fucking thing on another computer and I just log in, I would have all my rules, all my folders, all my things through. I don't think it would be available for Chromebooks. No. But yeah, one thing that I hate compared to StreamAbot is this thing right here. It was really good on StreamAbot to have the ability to just import. Did it do anything, Andra? I don't think it did anything because we were already on daytime. And yeah, I don't have any fucking description, so sorry. But yeah, the channel point thing on StreamAbot is, how can I say? You could click, I mean, first of all, you get the list of your channel point redemption loaded into StreamAbot, and then you can duplicate them to make them StreamAbot own. And here, I had to redo everything, so that's why if you came in today for the first time, or just you came back today, you saw in the channel points, a lot of them were tagged new. So that was an interesting thing. Goofy, yes, that's my usual thing. That is usually what I'm doing, but because the PC is now in its box before I move, and I need to make sure that I can handle just working on the Mac and just having one computer to do everything, that takes a bit of a toll. The thing that will happen, to be honest, is this week I will have the Mac on the side and the display on the other side. Next week, same thing for Monday and Tuesday, and then starting on Wednesday, the secondary display will just go away, and I will just focus and force myself to just work from the Mac directly, having just a tiny 16-inch screen, and struggle with everything, and then when that's done, I can then move and be ready to use all that. The thing that will be annoying is the arm for the mic, for example. I can't take that in my suitcase because it's considered as a weapon because it's metal. The arms for the camera, same thing. The tripod will be a bit of a complicated thing to get as well, so we will see. I don't really know, to be honest, but yeah, could be interesting. I have 3 eyes, 2 noses, 4 lips. What am I? 3 eyes. You're like jointed twins. Stony, I guess that means it's back up. I don't check my bags, an explosion. That's the thing. I never trust airlines, even if it's one of the most trusted airlines. I do not trust the hold underneath the plane. I just everything is staying with me 100% of the time. So it's yeah, I could, right? I could check a bag and have all the shit that I needed to have, like the lights, knives, shit inside of the hold, but no, not happening. Yeah, not an option. It's never checking in things specifically from France. If I was like I could check in from Finite. Hi, welcome on in. I could check in from Japan. That wouldn't be an issue. Glitch ass thing. But yeah, no, from France, no, I don't trust them. And specifically when I'm coming back from Japan, right? The French handling luggage, I don't trust them. I would have like a broken wheel in no time. So I prefer to keep everything with me. Keep everything with me. Finite, how are you? How was your day? Or how is your day going? And sure, I've been reading the jokes, but difficult. I get it. It's been a Monday. That is good, right? Monday is a good thing. It's currently, societally speaking, the start of the week. So sometimes it's cool. Sometimes it is cool. Let's see. Stony, what do we have? I should have clicked the remember me thing. I forgot. Oh, I didn't know that. That is interesting. I don't understand why we have that black and white thing in my profile picture every time until I click somewhere. That just makes no sense, Stony. I don't know if it's the overlay that goes on top. But buffering, I am scared. Scared the fuck up with the stream and neat. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And then you have the 10 seconds here. Very cool. Volume doesn't exist. Pretty give a shit about that. Full screen is here. I do love this. What do you think about it, Stony? Is it like a good feature? Do you think it would work? Do you think it makes sense? Overall, it's also absolutely breaking my display, so I can't watch anything in here. The breaking display came back, so I wasn't here for the past 3 weeks of streams, and then like this morning decided to say, you know what, let's come back. Let's be back today, when you are supposed to just use the fucking secondary display. Hate it. I hate it. Did we work on something else? Damn it, Figma is breaking stream. Good to know. What do you mean, let's add some more stress? What type of stress do you want to add? Oh yeah, you're right. Ajin has just one season. B just one. This one, probably. Yeah, well, fuck off. Yeah. That's very cool. That is very cool. You have a... Stony. I would zoom in my face if I could. I can't, but this is not cool. This radius is equal to this radius. We need to use the math thingy. You know, the usual thing. I get it, it's easier, but just make the hover effect and the selected thing either a bigger radius or the inner thing a smaller one. So basically, if I was to this border radius right here, if I put it to 0.25, it doesn't change shit. Why though? Why do you have the same fucking radius on everything? So if you put it at 0.25, it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Kane, hi, welcome on in. Sorry, I didn't see your message. And Cat, have a good rest of your... Not rest of your day. Have a good lurk. Thanks a lot for the lurk. I appreciate it. And you just broke it again, I guess. Right? I think I would change the outside radius rather than the inside radius, to be honest. It makes more sense to me. Loading Chrome is just not good for stream. I get it. I get it. And Kane, how are you? What do you mean make up for your mind? Never. Never. Where you at? Episodes, types, person. shit. That was loud. Yeah, much better. Much better. Not great, but much better. You know the how is it called? You know the rules? Right? Ah. True. 1 second. Dumb fuck. Can I click on that? There. Go away. Sorry. Sony, you know the rules, right? I mean, what needs to be a rule? It's if it's 8 here and you have 8 in between the two, it means that here needs to be at 16. Right now you're at 12. So right. Yeah, but it's the rules. It's the displacement of the space in between that define how things look. So I don't make the rules. I mean, I do make the rules, but this is the perfect amount of radius, and this is not the right one. If you want to keep that amount, which is at 12, you just need to go to 4, I think, rather than 8. That makes more sense. So if you go to 4, that makes more sense. That's easier-ish to manage. Yeah, that's better. I mean, that's better. Easier to make sense. It's a big ass radius. We like that. Yeah, I like it. Very cool. Very cool. You did good. You did good. Do we have other things? Also, you couldn't know that I knew that. I didn't do anything in here. Elux, hi, welcome on in. How are you? How have you been? It's been a bit. How was your day? We are trying to not die. That's different than building something, but yeah, we are looking at what the study have built on his project and how it looks. Trying to not die because we are streaming from a Mac and it's fucking complicated to have Chrome media work at the same time. It just makes no sense. That's weird, Stony. I don't know if it's an issue right now. I mean, I know it's an issue right now, but every time that I post something, I just get disconnected, and then I get reconnected. So it's a bit weird, right? Very interesting. Because Tony's Dutch. That's why. That is why. Okay, good. Sorry. Beige, you said what? Mic is great, yes. I have the newest one. I have the maxed out M1 Max 32 gigs of RAM. Like bigger one that they have, and the iPhone 13. And the AirPod 2. Sorry, AirPod Pro 2. And everything is seamless, and it's great. It's great. It's a great experience. It's just not meant for streams. Yeah, I have discounts. I have discounts. That's why I'm stacked on them. I wish they took back the old computers, like they can take back the old phones, right? They have their trade-in programs where you can come back with the previous iPhone that you have, and then they give you a discount, and then they'll sell it for double the price in like another country. But yeah. Yeah, but the MacBook that I have is like a 2016 model, so it's an old one. I mean, it's just there, sitting on the shelf. It needs to go back to my company, because it's not mine, technically speaking. Yeah, but like 219 is nothing. I mean, that's not a discount. No, it's brand new basically, because I take care of things. It has been. The battery has been swapped, the keyboard has been swapped, I think the motherboard has been swapped as well, the touch bar has been swapped, so no, to be honest, the border is basically the only thing that was a bit annoying. What I would say is the highlighted thing is not as good compared to this. I would have preferred to have the background color to define which one is active, rather than what Stony did. But yeah, yeah, I agree. So technically, for the iPhone 13 Pro that I had, they took it back for basically 700. Not exactly, like 6 something, basically 700. And then I had to cancel my Apple Care coverage, which gave me back 400, not 400, 140. So basically cut the thing to 800 discount-ish on the newest one. So yeah, pretty cool. I know it's a 16 gig thing. Much bad. The camera is just lagging at all times. I hate it. I hate it. Enos, thanks a lot for the follow. How are you? Who are you? How did you find the stream? Welcome on in. And I like that your color profile picture is going straight through the follow thing. So it's pretty clean. Was pretty clean. Yeah, Stoney, that's basically the only. Well, it's basically the only thing that I would say on that thing. Also, the loading is very hard on. I mean, the loading time is very hard, specifically while I'm streaming. And also maybe because Evangelion, you don't have it, right? I know. I'm trying to bitch about more stuff, but yeah, I would have the selected highlighted. Basically has the like the hover. That feels better. That way you know exactly what you have selected. The reference and the reason why I'm saying this is always. I mean. I know exactly that's not exact. That's not really a reason, but anyways, sorry, it's not the right place. Right, if you have low vision or you are further away, if you see this, that's very low vision, right? But this is disappearing. You would be there even with low vision from further away, and so the tick is not as visible as we expect it to be. However, if we have a white at like 40% or white at I don't know 24% something in the background right here, and then you get your blurred effect from further away, you know that this one is absolutely the one that is activated at that instant. So that is I would say that is better to me, right? Even in blurred option, you can see easily how or what is selected, right? You would be squinting anyways, but that's the point. That's the only point. It doesn't make much sense, but just having this. Terracan here. Why is the Danish as the Dutch flag? Because you speak Danish? I don't know. No? Because I'm a dumbass? Probably. Like this? What do you mean you told me? You probably did. You probably did. I can't deny that. But yeah, active with the basic, the background, that would be good, and radius is good. There is no real need for shadows in here. I would love to have like a backdrop blur, but right, you will hate me for it anyways. Right. If you had this and what is the right backdrop filter, blur, and then you have what 16 pixel. Right, if you just had this. There is so many Netherlands people in chat at that instant. Right, I don't know, just... It's breaking. It's breaking my display again. Dutch people, yes. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it. I mean, we have days with more Italian, we have days with more Dutch, we have days with more Argentinian. So, it's cool. It's a multilingual chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So yeah, overall, Stony, I think that that's good. Did you do another one? I mean, did you... Like I said, the settings would be interesting, but I don't think that you have done the quality check. Mainly because, I mean, first of all, I didn't do shit about it. So, right, that might... The idea was this. In the same... I mean, the same type, yes, but in the same, maybe not. But I would have something like this, basically, with the option, like if you have, depending on the options that you have, right? Specifically, if your settings are playback speed, quality, and that's it, closed caption, I mean, yeah, closed caption, then, you know, you can do that. That's an option. You can easily get, like, your thing with, like, I don't know, closed caption, and you have... No, you have the subtitle already on the language. I'm a dumbass. So not closed caption here, but quality, and maybe you have something else that is playback speed. Speed with a D, not a K, right? And these things could be just sections, and that should work. Depending on how much stuff you can have, that's the only thing, right? If you tell me that quality can have up to 16 quality thing, then maybe you can get sections. If you tell me that playback speed has, like, same thing, 16 stuff, you don't need, I mean, it's too much. So yeah. Count just 2. What is the I forgot. Annotation, playback speed, quality, right? Quality and playback speed are the two that I know. Shit, the fucking sirens, always. You have the closed caption here. absolutely will kill people. Thank you, Phils. Appreciate it. I don't like this, to be honest. I don't like the YouTube version where it opens up a sub-menu. It feels weird to me. I do love the Netflix one, but they separated ones, right? So, Pop, I'm sorry. There is no sound for the sound alerts. I basically need to get rid of them, or at least deactivate them. I need to hydrate as well. Yes, that's true. Yeah. How do you, like this, right click to get options like this? I guess that could work. Oh, like with quality, speed, all that. Yeah, the thing is, even though Stony will say it's not to be taken into consideration, it's meant to be used on with the D-pad. So if the interface needs like a right click, you don't really have that available. You only have the buttons to be selected with the keyboard or controller, and then right click doesn't really exist. And I know that Sony will say it's a different UI, and we don't really care about that, but still creating like a feature that is available on desktop and only available on desktop, where you could have a very similar UI on TV and thing, right? I would just have all the options in the play bar. Yes. I think that would be okay. At least it is for me. Waiting for Stony to create this one. Very cool. I don't know if you've seen the Windows 11 update have swapped it from top left to center of the screen at the bottom and horizontal rather than vertical, which is pretty clean. I like it. By the way, if the button is here, it should be at top. Would you prefer like an horizontal one? I mean, I guess. Yeah. It would push the layout if it expanded from here, but if it's just an overlay type thingy like this thing, then right, you can easily just have this that pops above your button. I don't know. That feels weird, even then. Numbers would be annoying. Numbers would be annoying because of the way things work, sadly. Oh shit, that is true. If that's better, I mean, we can have this. It's still weird to me because you have the player thing, and yeah, domino. Yes, I mean, that's the thing that I want to avoid as much as possible, right? If you just do this, as in when you click, right? It basically means that when you don't have the if you don't click, you need, as Stoney said, you need to shift the entire thing, the entire layout of stuff, and that's not so good. I mean, at least for me, it's not that good. It works. It's better because it's not on top of the playback scrub, but just makes things weird to me. Unless you englobe it, but that's just animation that we don't want Stony to do. The thing is, you have the time on both sides. You have the elapsed time and the remaining time. Fuck, that was complicated to find as a word. Stony, I have an idea, but you won't like it 100%. I know that. So, let me just see. You mean better tell Phil? Is Phil doing the thing? Let's see. Pure black, right? Pure black. Why is placement so bad? Oh, because That is track, and that is knobs. And these two shouldn't be hidden, but should be at 0% opacity. Rather, it would be, makes more sense, right? In a way. It's not that good. It's not that good. Yeah, much better. Right. I mean, if you can create something like this, I'm fine with it. The thing that would be annoying is the how can I say, the placement depending on the volume. Yeah, we can do that. And I don't know, right? It's just an ID. It's just an ID. Right now, I'm at 1200 in terms of transition, which I think is way too big in terms of time. I think in the regular, like a 420 millisecond thing would make more sense. Oh, fuck me, made a mistake again. Shit happens most of the time. Yeah, I mean, I have my I have most of the time I'm trying to push my my devs to do 420 or 69, 690 in terms of transition. Like the longer one, the one that I wanted to be noticed as in a model that pops in or something like this. I think 690 is better than the regular 300 millisecond, and 420 for snappy type of transition, right? Like this. It's better than the 300 millisecond or 120 millisecond that people are usually doing. So, right, extending smooth transition. It's a lot of annoying thing, to be honest, for you as a dev to make it work as well as Figma is doing it because of the placement of shit. If you had the knobs here, for example, I can't change the thing, but right, it's a bit of a weird. You need the track to be tracked, and then you need to have that is the volume, right? Flowerson, hi, welcome on in. Cat, welcome back. I can't give you the Figma file, Stony. That's the reality of things. Can't happen. But why though? I know. Right? Shit like this. That's it. I mean, that dark is way too dark. And also, I think that the highlighted version that I created is way not good. I have a feeling that it shouldn't be. I think it should be this way, or even that way. This as a highlight. If we have, fuck off. If we, sorry. If we have black background, I think that's enough visibility overall. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate it. That's better. Also, the track is more subtle. Right, it makes more sense to me. Oh, weird. And technically speaking, let's see. Did I make a mistake? I did. Volume, right? Volume midpoint. Right, we're supposed to be here. So if that happens, that also means I should be able to do that. Right. The basic stuff. And now that I'm thinking about it, you know, bit of a shadow. Never hurt anybody. I don't know how I feel about that track color. It doesn't feel like a good idea. Didn't feel like a good idea. Still doesn't. I like that. I like that. I don't know if that works, but kind of works. It's not as good, specifically here, but like the transition between the icons are a bit weird. Origin speed selectors are made. I need to watch that anime. Are they really? I can't see them. There. Or did I click on the only thing that doesn't exist or doesn't have what we're looking for? Much better. So you said just don't click on the speed button. On these? Cool. That looks okay. I think the font should be a bit bigger, but that's fine. And I was thinking about this. Oh no, it's just you didn't do it for this one. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Forget about it. The honey bun bandit. Welcome on in. How are you? Absolutely need to do that. But yeah, that's I wasn't sure. Who are you? And how did you find the stream? Welcome on in. I wasn't sure that you were new or not. I think your name feels familiar. For some reason, I feel like I've seen you somewhere. I didn't know. I don't know where though. But I'm okay. I'm tired. Thinking about a potential raid in a second. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. That is cool, Stony. I would just have the same shit, right? Closing the other ones immediately when you open another thing, but I know that you're working on that, so don't worry about it. And yeah. And then the player thingy. Right. I know it's not done yet, don't worry. That's what I said. Like the transition, I can't have good transition in Figma, but I mean, I can have good transition in Figma, but at least. Just a fucking thing that just want to be in middle point. If you make it back up, it just goes back to you. Anyways, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool slider overall. I don't know if you want to do that. Very easy to achieve overall. Oh, true. We don't have. No, that camera is just struggling. We don't have privacy settings now on the thing. So yeah, if you want to achieve this in here, it means that it needs to push the content, or you could also say that it's taking or going on top of. That's an option, right? So you could consider the thing all going on top of each other and just get this. Let's see, how does that work? Right, something like this. I just need to reverse the first on top, of course. My bad. Right, I think that could work. overall, because that way you don't break the layout entirely. I mean, you can, but you don't need to push the content. I think that's a good option. It's not the best option, but I think that's a good option. And the transition is fine, right? Is it easier for you to make the thing go on top? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, what's the point of Figma if you can't create your player? It's so easy. So simple. Figma is faster than code, 100%. But also, you're fast, so I don't know. If you want the flags, I would recommend you to go into my Figma profile thingy, and which I think you can find here. Yes, true. And if you go download this one, I forgot if I have kept them. I think I did. Yes, if you go on this UI kit right here, the UI starter kit, you can just copy it. It's free. It's good. You will have all the flags available in here, and then yeah, if you want them in SVG, also you can also do what you are telling, which is there are so many flags packages that exist, and you can use them. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. It is a good idea. This camera break is just killing me. Killing me. My bad. Alright. I feel like so probably we'll have a break of camera in a second. Yes, exactly. Yes, of course. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have the same aspect ratio, right? All right. So let me do that. Let me send you to Mew. Shorter stream, right? Yeah, ending soon because I need to check some stuff out and make sure that I can fix the sound issues and all that. So we are raiding Mew, which doesn't need the raid anyways, but if you want to join me for the raid, that would be highly appreciated. The thing is, I don't think I have the raid message loaded here. Right? They don't really exist. So if you want to create a raid message, do that. If you don't, it's fine. And yeah, this was a test of the Mac streaming. As we can see right now, we are struggling heavily on making sure that everything will work, and we'll see how that goes. I will have to watch the VOD, make sure that everything is working, sound related, all that, and I hope that tomorrow will be a good, a better thing for sounds. As you can see, transitions are not good. So as always, if everything is fine. I will be back tomorrow here at 4:30 p.m. UTC. And yeah, shorter stream as expected. I'll see you soon. Take care. On the flags, on the slideshow that I am. Bye.